Hey, we're now live. Hello, everyone. How is all doing? It's myself, Rab, from the Big Rab Show team. And yeah, the title of this live stream kind of gives it away as to what we're going to be chatting about on this live stream. And we're rolling into the 2022 season. I have to tell you just how stupidly excited I am for this incoming season. The first competition can't come quick enough. But there's a few things that we need to get through. First of all, before we hit the month of May, April's going to be quite a busy month for us here on the Big Rab Show team for a lot of different reasons. And hopefully we'll get through all of that in this live stream. But first of all, if you're just tuning in, hello, how you all doing? I think I've got a comment in already. There's Andrew. Hello, Andrew. Cheers, mate. Yeah, drop us in a comment. Let us know that you're there. So I'm not just here blethering away to myself. Now, as we're rolling into the season, I hope you folks are managing to follow us both on Fuse FM and also on our podcast, because we're continuing to churn out the good stuff there. There's Kurt. Hi, Kurt. How you doing? Andrew's saying, what competitions are we attending? Possibly all of them, Andrew, with a bit of luck. Yeah. There's Waken District saying hello. Hello, Waken District. How are you? Peter as well. Good morning from Fergus, Ontario. Hey. Hello, Ontario. How are you? Yes, we are hoping to attend every competition here in the UK with a bit of luck, and hopefully point cameras at everything too. Myrtle, good to see the piping season back. Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. And I cannot wait as well. Andrew, including the Kyle. Not sure about Kyle yet. We do know that Kyle hasn't really been part of the major competition season in the UK now for a good number of years. So whether we're going to Carl or not, we don't know. But with a bit of luck, hi, we'll be there. I do miss Carl, actually. It's one of those competitions that I absolutely loved it, and really miss it. So yeah, I would like to get to that for sure. All right. Another comment here from Brian. Hi, from Yogold Pipe Band. Hello. How you doing? Good to hear from you. It's good stuff. Alrighty. Let's get into what we're actually going to be chatting about here. Ourselves on the Big Rab Show team are going to be doing what we can to cover this incoming season. We're going to try and point a camera at everything. Because we haven't had a competitive season over this past couple of years. It's taken a wee bit of time to try and rebuild it all. And we are hoping to launch it as a complete new venture. We've been talking about this now for a while on our social media and stuff, about our new project called Big Rab Show TV. Now, for Big Rab Show TV to work, we need volunteers on the ground who will help us to hold cameras and actually, film bands, drum majors, everything. And so far, we've had a lot of volunteers internationally. We've had a lot of folks from the United States, from Canada, Australia, New Zealand, all over the globe who are willing to help. But as far as the UK is concerned, there's been very little, in fact. So we're actually kind of worried about that. So if you would like to help us here specifically in the UK, especially with our competitions for our major championships, please do get in contact with us, and we'd love to hear from you. Because the idea behind Big Rab Show TV is multiple cameras on the ground. One of our biggest complaints that we've always had for our live stream content is that it's always just grade one and the results. And that's basically down to because we only have one camera on the ground, and one person can only be in one place at any one time. So if you can help, and if we have multiple cameras on the ground, we'll be able to cover more grades, drum majors, plus the grade one and the results. We'll try and cover everything that we can on the ground on the day. But for that to happen, we need cameras. So if you can, please do contact us. That's our website and stuff. We have contact details all there. But our email address, bigrabshow@gmail.com. We'll definitely love to hear from you. So with that in mind, there's one little event that we are seriously looking forward to. And I hope that you've managed to get tickets for it. Because if you haven't, I do think tickets are kind of limited now. And that is the Kids with Cancer charity event. Yep, heading to Cookstown on the 30th of April. Yeah, I really hope to see you all there. This is going to be a thumping great event because, as you can see, one of the headline acts on the night, Shots in Dykehead, Caledonia. Yeah, and I think this is the first time they're actually going to be here in Northern Ireland for a concert since the 80s. I could be wrong. I don't know. But yeah, the Shots in Dykehead are going to be here. and I cannot wait for it. It's going to be so good. Plus, well, we have all of these other fantastic acts like Down Academy, the Armagh Drum Major class, plus all of our amazing soloists and everything. It's just too much to pack in here, read you a list. But please do, if you haven't got tickets for this event yet, please grab them now. Avoid disappointment. I think it is a strict ticket-only policy on this one. There'll be no paying at the door. So 30th of April, Royal Hotel in Cookstown. You're going to need to grab tickets for it to avoid disappointment. This is going to be one heck of a night and a bit of a pre-season get-together. It's kind of pegged as that every year, isn't it? So we haven't been able to gather together for this event for the past couple of years. So please do lend your support to quite an amazing charity and quite an amazing event. And yeah, grab your tickets and do not be disappointed. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that being said, following that announcement with the Kids with Cancer event, we have another announcement that dropped just a couple of days ago, I think. Yeah. And that was, of course, from our own RSPBA Northern Ireland. We're heading to Bangor. Yeah, I have to say, I am so excited for our first competition here in Northern Ireland, Bangor. Yeah, Ards and North Down Pipe Band Championships is triumphantly returning, and gates open at 10. So I love this new tagline from RSPBA Northern Ireland as well. Rebuild, restart, rediscover, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, that's exactly what we're doing this incoming year. And rebuilding what we had, restarting everything, and rediscovering our love for the music. And I just cannot wait for this. So first competition in the calendar for pipe bands. I hope to see you all there indeed. So this is going to be a fantastic event. Fantastic. Well, that all being said, folks, like I said, we are really on the lookout for camera people. Now, I'm not talking about full-grade professional high-definition cameras and sound and stuff. But no, if you've got a smartphone at all that you can point at a pipe band this incoming season, we really want to hear from you. Otherwise, it'll just be business as usual, and our idea of Big Rab Show TV may not lift off the ground. We are heavily dependent on people volunteering their time and filming pipe bands for us. So, if you can film, even if it's for half an hour in the day, 20 minutes, whatever, we'd still love to hear from you so we can try and cover our competition season as best as we can. Indeed. Now, I do understand that live streaming and filming things and everything may not be top of the priority list, and the top of the priority list for folks should be actually attending these events because, like we say, we're rebuilding our competition season. We're rebuilding our piping scene. So if you can attend these events, please do go to them. Concerts, fundraisers, things like that. Please go and support your local pipe band and your local piping and drumming events. We really do need to have people through those gates to help support these events and ensure that they continue in the future. So please do go. But if you can't, and if, say, for example, you're living internationally, then hopefully we'll be able to present some form of coverage of the event so you folks can enjoy it internationally. Now, that all being said, send us an email. BigRabShow@gmail.com. We would definitely love to hear from you if you would like to volunteer and be part of our Big Rab Show team and be a part of Big Rab Show TV. Indeed. That's the idea. That's the premise. It's in your hands, folks, I suppose. Yeah. We will hopefully have the technology in place and everything all ready to go with the first major in the season and hopefully for Bangor as well. We'll do what we can. But yeah, hopefully with a bit of luck, we'll have more people to help us out with that. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in and listening to this bit of a rambly live stream. I hope you are all keeping the best out there and preparing for this incoming season. I think we are gearing up for all intents and purposes for the Ulsters next week. We have had a number of questions about the Ulster solos and will we be live streaming from the Ulster solos? The answer to that question is no. We won't be live streaming from the solos. That's because of a previous ruling by the Northern Ireland branch and by headquarters as well, not to provide live streamed footage from such things. There you go. So we will abide by those rules. There will be no live streaming from the Ulsters. There may be the odd video recording here and there, and we'll do what we can to share those out. But as far as ourselves and the Rab Show, no, we won't be live streaming from the Ulsters. So if you do want to see video content and stuff from the Ulster solos, maybe get in contact with us and we'll do what we can to film whoever it is you want to see or which event it is, and we'll possibly upload those to our YouTube channel at a later date. But there certainly won't be any live footage for that matter. So the first event that we're hoping to cover live, of course, is Bangor, and then for our first major in the season then. So yeah, and this week's going to be quite an exciting week, by the way, because the draw for the first major actually happens this week. So everyone's been asking questions, who's entered, who's playing when. Well, you're going to find that out this week. I think it happens on Wednesday, actually, Wednesday morning. Let me just check my calendar here. This would be stuff that Rab got wrong. I think the draw's on the 13th in the morning. I could be wrong. This could be stuff that Rab got wrong. Yeah, really looking forward to having the draw this week, and we'll have plenty to talk about on the Rab Show pod this week for sure. Well, folks, that all being said, again, thank you all for tuning in, and if you can be a part of Big Rab Show TV, we'd definitely love to hear from you, because like I said, we desperately need camera people right here in the UK to help cover things for folks internationally. And as I'm sure you will agree, over the course of the pandemic and everything, video footage and live streamed footage and stuff proved to be incredibly valuable for those folks who couldn't leave their homes as they were stuck indoors thanks to the pandemic. So we can see the value of technology and where video footage can be incredibly important. So if you can help, we'd love to hear from you. Our email address is always bigrabshow@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you, indeed. All right, well, that being said, folks, we will see you all on Fuse FM this week, of course. Back again on Tuesday, indeed. Every Tuesday, we thump out 2 hours worth of bagpiping, and sure, where else would you be on a Tuesday night? That plus, yeah, we'll see you on the Big Rab Show podcast, where this week we've got quite an interesting topic of the week this week, and I'm not going to say any more, but it's going to be a good one this week on the Rab Show pod. All right, folks, I'm out the door. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again. All the best.